Okay, hi everyone. I'm Radhipriya Balsan, your audience chair for this press conference as well as MC today. And I would like to say a few words of thank you to the PC team. Can you please give the PC team a round of applause? You might be wondering, who are the PC team? I'm glad to share the PC team are also the board of directors. So what does that mean? We are all here to work towards excellence. So I think we all need a thunderous of applause. Yeah? Okay, thank you so much. So I would like to thank the presence of Yang Bahagia Datuk Kamil Othman as our advisor. We have our Tuan Ravindran as well as Encik Saiful Fadli Haji Mokhtar, Finas board member. Thank you for being here, sir. As well as RG Naidu, CEO of Mika Awards. And we have our board of directors as well as media partners. So without our media partners, it's not easy to say what is MYWOOD, right? So first of all, let me say thank you to MKU, Malaysia Kalaya Ulagam, for being here. We have Talal Media, Vage Media, Entamizh Vananga, Malaysia Entertainment Media. We have Vimar Sagan. We have Malaysia and Media, I've mentioned that as now. Singapore Media, we have UTV as well as RTM1. So media, thank you so much for being here with us today. Now, without further ado, I would like to very quickly say, what is MYWOOD? Anyone here? Anyone here? I'm quite an interactive MC. Anyone here know why you're actually here? Yes? No? So you are here to know what is MYWOOD all about, correct? So we are here today for the Koperasi MYWOOD Industri Film Malaysia Berhad's first press conference. And we'll also be having the launching ceremony later. So for those of you who are here, please, we would like to have you until the end of our press conference. So we are also going to have the appointment of the board advisors as committee today. Now, without further ado, I would like to welcome Mr. Nishan as our General Secretary to give his welcome address. Can we please have Mr. Nishan in front? Can you have this mic on, please? Can we have the lights off? So, while Mr. Nishan is here, we have some surprise for you. We have a video presentation. So, can we have the video presentation before Mr. Nishan gives his speech? AB? so that was snippets, okay? Snippets from our journey thus far. So Mr. Deshan, the floor is yours.
Thank you, MC. Salam sejahtera, salam Malaysia Manadi kepada Yang Kamil, Tuan Ravindran, Setiausaha Politik Ahli Parlimen Klang, Encik Saiful, Ahli Perbadanan Finas, RG Naidu, Founder of Mika, Ahli Lembaga Koperasi MYWOOD, Datuk-datuk, datin-datin, tuan-tuan, puan-puan dan ahli koperasi dan juga rakan-rakan media yang hadir pada hari ini. Kita berkumpul di sini hari ini untuk berkongsi berita gembira mengenai penubuhan koperasi MYWOOD Industri Filem Malaysia Berhad sebagai sebuah entiti yang berkomited untuk memasarkan filem buatan Malaysia di pasaran antarabangsa. Dengan adanya penasihat-penasihat yang berpengalaman dalam industri, kami percaya bahawa visi dan misi koperasi boleh tercapai. Kami percaya bahawa industri filem Malaysia mempunyai bakat dan kreativiti yang tidak terhingga, yang mampu bersaing di pesada antarabangsa. MYWOOD akan berusaha untuk menjadi tulang belakang industri filem tempatan Malaysia dengan mengiktiraf dan mempromosikan bakat tempatan melalui penghasilan filem-filem yang berkualiti tinggi. Kami percaya bahawa melalui kerjasama dan inovasi ini, kita dapat membawa industri filem Malaysia ke tahap yang lebih tinggi. Pentingnya untuk diingatkan bahawa MYWOOD bukan hanya sebuah koperasi, tetapi juga satu keluarga yang bersemangat dan bersatu hati. Kami ingin melibatkan semua pihak termasuk media untuk bersama-sama membina dan memajukan industri filem Malaysia. Koperasi MYWOOD ke arah pembangunan dalam negara bangsa. Dengan tekad yang kukuh, MYWOOD sedang kami mengalu-alukan sokongan dari semua pihak dan berharap agar media, rakan kongsi industri pada dunia. Terima kasih kerana menyertai kami pada hari yang bersejarah ini. Semoga MYWOOD berkembang dan mencapai kejayaan yang lebih tinggi pada tahun-tahun yang akan datang. Sekian, terima kasih.
Terima kasih Encik Nishan. Okay, so next in line, we would like to invite Dato' Kamil Othman, our Chairman of Finas, to come forward here to give his speech. Let's welcome.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera, salam Malaysia Madani. Tuan Ravindran, Mr. Surenda, Cik Saiful, Mr. Nisham, tadi satu speech yang bagus, dan juga banyak kawan lama juga dekat sini, dengan ahli-ahli media, Datuk Subhash, dan juga saya tahu dia Mr. Mika saja. Tapi salam sejahtera sekali. Saya utamanya saya terima kasih kepada pihak Anjur datang untuk memeriahkan suasana hari ini. Dari pandangan saya memang MYWOOD ni setelah diwujud, sebelum dipanggil MYWOOD pun dah memang ada satu association yang dinamakan Stage and Screen and Stage, SNS lah cakapnya itu. Jadi saya sudah nampak perjalanan dia ya, daripada stage tu sampailah tahniah kepada tahap yang kita ada sekarang. So dengan itu benda macam ni bukan jadi secara otomatis. Itu bermakna ada orang di belakang tabir dan juga tuan yang ramai lagi komiti yang bertemu semua sejak kita jumpa di OUM hari itu, dan saya amat gembira yang kita sudah mencapai matlamat untuk memberi beranak kepada Koperasi MYWOOD Industri Filem Malaysia Berhad. Saya hanya diberi beberapa minit saja untuk cakap, sebab takut nanti kan macam biasa saya boleh 20 minit pun tak habis. Tapi saya dah banyak kali bagi tahu, dah beritahu kepada tuan-tuan dan puan semua, dan especially kepada penggiat-penggiat industri. Industri Malaysia ni perlu ada transformation, dan transformationnya baik akan berlaku jikalau kita mula buat penceritaan secara cerita Malaysia dulu. Dan whether nak cerita tu datang daripada kaum apa tak apa, asalkan cerita tu datang daripada bumi tanah air kita. Sebab banyak filem yang kita cakap yang ada aspek kauman tu, kita tidak boleh relate. Macam orang di Hyderabad tak boleh buat filem India macam kita buat, sebab cerita lain, ambience lain. Sama juga dengan Cina, cerita dia buat oleh filem Cina kat Malaysia lain daripada yang datang daripada Hong Kong dan sebagainya. Dan serupa juga macam Melayu, tak bolehlah nak tu cakap Indonesia. Kita ada ciri-ciri kita tersendiri. Jadi kalau filem industri kita dan diterajui oleh MYWOOD, kalau kita ikut direction ni, kita insyaAllah akan sampai tahap sinema Malaysia, di mana fokusnya cerita-cerita dari bumi tanah air sendiri. So dengan itu saya harap maju jaya for the future, dan pihak Finas akan sentiasa ada untuk memberi bantuan dan sebagainya. Kami bukan menanggung, tapi kami membimbing dan menyokong. Terima kasih. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you very much, Dr. Kamil. So, like you said just now, thank you so much being our advisor, founder and advisor for MYWOOD, as well as Perkata Memimpin. I think he has been guiding Mr. Surrender from the very beginning, and also being a great support to all of us. And yeah, the timing. So one thing that we can change also in our industry, to keep up with the times. It's now 2:56, and without further ado, what I would like to say here is it's time for our official appointment letter presentation to MYWOOD Board of Directors. So with that, I would like to invite once again Dr. Kamil to come forward together with our President, Mr. Surrender, and Tuan Ravindran. To the middle stage here, please. So to the names announced later, please come forward to receive your official appointment letter. So first off, we have our advisors and also our founders here. Okay, so the first letter of appreciation is going to be given to our Deputy President Loganathan, who's not here. So can I please welcome our General Secretary Nishan to receive on behalf of Mr. Loganathan. So Mr. Logan, if you're watching live, this is for you. Perhaps you all can open the... So next we have our Vice President. Next slide. Dennis Kumar was also unfortunately last week couldn't make it. He's still in the shoot. So let's welcome Nishan once again. Okay, next we have our General Secretary Nishan. Got some exercise, bro, today. Okay, right. So he has been doing a great job assisting our president in forming this MYWOOD. So thank you so much. Come on, it's free, right? Come on, just activate your chakras a bit in your via class. Okay, thank you. Next, we will have our Assistant General Secretary, Ms. Nitya Kalyani Chandrasekharan, as our Assistant General Secretary. Thank you so much for supporting from the very beginning of the session of forming this MYWOOD. Okay, next we have our treasurer, Mr. Kumarish Varadaraju. So all the official appointees. Next in hand we have Dr. S.P. Prabhakaran Prasraman, our information chief. Thank you. Next we have our head of business development, Mr. Ghana, or known as DP Ghana, who's not able to make it today. So can we invite? Yes, Densek. Just giving him some exercise today, extra exercise. Okay. So I can also see there are many members have already been here. So please come forward and take your seats. Yeah. So BODs, you can come forward and stand. It'll be easier for us. Next, we have Mr. Sivakumar Jayabalan, the head of distribution.
Right, I would like to temporarily take over as an MC for today's press conference, and I would like to welcome Ms. Radipriya, who is also the head of marketing for MYWOOD and also the organizing chairman for this MYWOOD press conference, to receive her certificate. A very big hand for her. Painstakingly, she worked together with a very big team in order to spearhead this press conference, along with all the beauties. I'd like to pass over the floor back to Ms. Raditya. Thank you.
Thank you. You see how cool we are, right? We help each other. Okay, next in line we have Dr. Subhash Sundaramurthy, Head of Foreign Affairs. Keep the applause going. Next we have Mr. Govinder Singh, Head of Content. He's not here as well. As you see, our board of directors, most of them are very important to the industry. They also, they just release their movies and everything. So, who would like to? Okay, Mr. Kumarish, perhaps you can take on behalf of Mr. Govinder Singh. Classes. Okay, next we have Mr. Yuvaraja Krishnan, Head of Media. Thank you for being here with us today. Okay, next we have Mr. Sivanish Arunachala, Head of Training, CVAC. Next in line, we have Madam Zula Devi as our auditor. Oh, looks like a great fan base for her here. And the other auditor, please stand by. Mr. Gopal Chilaya, please come forward. So we're going to have a group picture with the BODs and committee. So please come forward for the group picture. Okay. So one moment, so we'd like to invite our president to give the memento presentation to our Dato' Kamil as well as Tuan Rabindran. So what y'all can see at the back here, this is our team of MYWOOD. Thank you, Dato'. Come forward, okay. Sebelumnya unofficial. Okay, thank you. Next, can we have Tuan Rabindran to receive the memento presentation? Small thank you gestures to the advisors from the day one of this MYWOOD's journey. Okay, now we're going to have a big group picture. So for that, can we please come forward? Can we please come forward so we can have our BODs and also our committee. We also have our members of MYWOOD. Thank you so much for being here today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So board of directors, please bring your official appointment letter together.
Second row. Second row.
Can we have Mr. Saiful also come forward and join us? And Sarah Junaidu.
Okay, ready, smile, one,
Let's say
two.
MYWOOD.
Ready, smile, one.
1, 2, 3, MYWOOD. Okay, thank you so much to our advisors, our guests of honors, as well as our BODs. Please take your seat. Okay, please take your seats. Thank you so much. So this is one of the most important part of the day. So I need a thumbs up from the AV. So Mr. Nishan, once it's ready, just give me a thumbs up, yeah? Too silent, huh? Okay, so how are y'all today? The MC will jump in a bit. How are y'all feeling after receiving your appointment letters? So happy? So happy, so sad. So happy. So happy? So happy. That's a bit of drama there. How about you, ma'am? Good? So ready to rock and roll? So ready to serve? Yes? So Mr. Raju, I know you're going to support us maximum as well? Yes? Okay, so Dato, how was your experience all this while, guiding Surin?
It's like I must start with. Okay, let me put it this way. He is very determined. Has a lot of perseverance. So, in other words, I find that what you put in is what you get. So, I think what he has put in a lot of effort has resulted in the most wonderful setup today.
Thank you so much, sir. Okay, right. So before we move on, so maybe, sir, thank you so much for being here today. Just 1 or 2 words to our MYWOOD people.
First of all, I get to know about MYWOOD by Datuk Kamil and Datuk Subhash here. So as far as I'm concerned, it's a good initiative for the industry. We need this kind of cooperative to make it smooth for the creative industry. As I got my own cooperative also, but we are in financial institution. So really want to see what we can collaborate. Strategic partnership lah. Because I have to deal with him, right? Foreign affairs. So, okay. Alright, I wish you guys really good luck for it. Thanks again.
Thank you, sir. How about you, sir? Just 1 or 2 words?
I want to congrats the entire team and Suren for this great initiative. And we will do, I think we have discussed with Dato also, a lot of things in pipeline and all will materialize soon. And all the best to the entire team.
Okay, thank you, sir. Are you good to go? Okay, right. So the time has come for us for the official MYWOOD domain and website launch. So together with all VIP as well as our MYWOOD BODs. So can I please welcome our Mr. President Surendra Selvaraju to come forward together with Dato' Kamil, Tuan Ravindran, Mr. Saiful, and also all board of directors to come forward once again. You may leave your appointment letter and come forward. And MYWOOD members, how many of you? I can see a few of you behind there. Please come forward. Yes. This can't happen without your great support. Please come forward.
All life can move a little bit.
Okay, Jensen, can you please come and join us? So this is going to be a website launch, right? Website launching, so you can go and check out more updates about MYWOOD there. So Mr. Nishan, are we good to go? Okay, so in the count of 1, 2, your handphone. So take out your handphone and type the domain page that you can see Nishan's typing over there. So you are so lucky because we're going to launch it together with us, yeah? Okay, www.mywoodfilm.com. I repeat, www.mywoodfilm.com. Here we go, the launching of our MYWOOD for Malaysia film industry. Round of applause, yay! Coming soon to all of you. So you can see more updates about MYWOOD's future and upcoming programs, events, as well as undertakings. Okay, so those of you already clicked, you can just show your handphone. www.mywwoodfilm.com. Okay, I found it already. So please flash your handphones, those of you already here. Medias, you also have your handphones with you. Okay, so can we all raise our handphones and just show it to the crowd? Let's give a round of applause as well as, yes, come forward. Okay, can we just say after me, on my count, MYWOOD for Malaysia film industry. I repeat, I'll say 1, 2, 3 and you'll say MYWOOD for Malaysia film industry, yeah? 1, 2, 3. MYWOOD, Malaysia film industry. If you can wave the phone a bit for camera. Okay, right. So with this, stay tuned for more information and updates from our MYWOOD. Thank you so much to each and every one of you here. Can I please have Tuan Ravindran to remain in front to give your speech, sir? Thank you so much. Let's put our hands together and welcome Tuan Ravindran for his speech. Test.
Selamat tengah hari kepada semua pengadir yang hadir sudi hari ini, terutama Dato' Kamil Hukman, Pengerusi Finas, Encik Saiful, kepada Finas, Surendran, Presiden MYWOOD, Encik Arji Naidu yang sudi hadir hari ini. Of course, another great appreciation to Mr. Across a lot of people during my journey in politics for nearly 20 years. But Surendran's spirit is something which I really admire. That's one of the reasons I'm here today. Okay. Dari kalangan penggiat seni, potensi-potensi yang kita ada sekarang ni boleh diperbaiki lagi. Okay. Dari segi pentadbiran, when I met a year ago, we met. First time we met. Happened to be on that day, Suren was giving a talk or presentation on MYWOOD, how it works and what's that. And Dato' Kamil was there. We met also at the time. And to be honest, after I went back, I couldn't really sleep listening to it. Okay? Sebab saya sedar potensi kita memang besar. About was stationed in Vietnam. And I saw this Vietnamese. He's an army general. I was taken up. We have Malays in Vietnam. Anyway, I think you all know. Quite a number of Malays in Vietnam. What I'm trying to say is, in this, I make it short. Dalam usaha kita ni, yang penting adalah perpaduan. perpaduan. Terlalu penting. I'm involved today with this one reason. I want to see our country in my childhood, 1978, my memory, 1979, 1978, 1980s, early 80s. There's no differences. Okay, I don't want to talk politics now, let's forget about it. But just then again, when Suren mentioned this title to me, I was overwhelmingly happy about it. I feel very attached to it. MYWOOD, my country, Malaysia. So, just a one or two. I'm not from film industry, as you all know. I'm from politics. But just want to things I'd like to share. Those who intend to make film, new movies or whatever, please have scenes related to perpaduan, unity. Okay, the Malays are our brothers, the Chinese are our brothers, the Kadazan, the Iban, they are our brothers. There's a brotherhood in our nation. No one can separate that. Yeah, I'm for it totally. So in our elements, in our movie making elements, we must have this in our mind about unity. It's very important. Number two, our culture. I asked the Indian people here, can we separate the nasi lemak from us? We can't even dream it. Even today I had nasi lemak. Okay, we can't even dream about it. We are into that culture. Okay, we are into that. We can't separate. Even the Malays, they can't separate from Tosai. So many of them eat Tosai. What they see, that's what. So these are the minor things. I'm talking about the major things. You know? So our approach should be inclusive. Inclusive approach, which means we don't play on the differences. This year. So I feel I can share some thoughts, some opinions about out of my experience. On the, let's say, Tamil industry, Malaysian Tamil industry, please emphasize on non-drinking habits, against drinking habits, against gangsterism. Boldly bring that in movie. Please, be bold. Okay, bring that elements in the movie. Against drinking, against gangsterism, and whatever our brands are. Some brands will not have waste, right? Through movie is the most powerful media to change people. My personal life have changed a lot because of certain movies, certain things which I watched in my childhood. Something like drinking habit. Okay, I'm from Central area. I think most of you all know what is Central kind of area. I don't drink at all. I'm not saying drinking, I'm not going to that. I said drinking causes a lot of troubles. Okay, even for health. Another thing I would like to, this is my suggestion, not opinion. Our traditional martial art, Silambam, Sila, our own traditional. Please bring it in the movie. Please give them a chance. So many Silat martial artists who I know them personally because I'm also involved in martial art, karate do. I know Penggiat, Silat. In our movies, fight scenes or whatever, you utilize them. Give them the opportunity. Make the cake bigger by bringing them in. Same goes to our Silambam. Ancient martial art. They will say Silambam is mother of all martial art. Even karate it came from there. I don't know how many of you know. Utilize Silambam in movies. So these are the basic few things which I really wanted to share. Anyway, I really want to thank the team. Wonderful job. Very well organized. And another small matter I want to share. The timekeeping is the most important thing in life. Because I always deal with Japanese. I'm in karate, I would deal with Japanese for so many years. Even 10 minutes for them is a big thing. And just wake up and walk away. Timekeeping should be our most important element in life. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. So your word of the day today, for those of you who are here, is timekeeping. Time when we see it's only 3:26 and we are before our time frame as well. So thank you so much to Tuan Ravindran for the insights and sharing, and I'm very sure everyone got the message, right? So we are all one family. So we're going to produce more films with the concept Madani, of course, as well as we're all, like Tuan Ravindran said, we are all brothers and sisters. We are here to uplift and support one another, right? So next in line, we have our President's speech and presentation. So can I please welcome our President, Surendra Selvaraju, to come forward, and followed by media's question answer. So you want to know what is MYWOOD all about? So each and everyone, even our BODs, our members, keep track on what he's going to share, and please be ready with your firing questions. So with this, can I please pass the floor to our President, Mr. Surendra Selvaraju.
Okay. Good evening. Good evening. Okay, how are you? Had your lunch? Okay, first of all, I'd like to thank and welcome Yang Berbahagia Dato' Kamil Uthman, the chairman of Finas. Then Saiful Fadli, Haji Mokhtar, Finas board member. Tuan Ravindran Vengadasamy, political secretary to YB Ganapati Rao. R.G. Naidu, CEO of Mika Awards. Mr. Janaga, the owner of Jail Trading, and my fellow family, MYWOOD committee. Welcome, media and friends, welcome. Okay, let it be casual, because I want to explain to you what is MYWOOD, because everybody is asking what is MYWOOD. So this is about why MYWOOD, why do we need MYWOOD? Where is MYWOOD going to go to? See, we've been very long in this creative industry, film, TV, I think more than 30 years ago. Tapi we are still, macam kata Pak Tumprong itu, we are still selling within Malaysia. So when 2015, when we started, wanted to do something for the industry. So we had like the Indian industry practitioners to support us. We started Screen and Stage. Screen and Stage was an NGO, Persatuan. But as we go, we had so many obstacles. The Persatuan is limited, and when we can't do much for the industry. So as year goes by, today is exactly 8 years after we created a Screen and Stage. So what we did, we went and met all the government officials. We took information. What is this film industry about in Malaysia? I met Dato' Kamil. He was very supportive. He gave me a lot of inputs. Actually, in Malaysia, we are divided by language. But what I saw is that, walaupun we are divided by language, government only recognizes us as one single industry. There's no such thing as Indian, Malay or Chinese or Kadazan, but it's just one single industry. Then later when we talk about opportunity, we talk about rights, then kita dengar pasal masalah daripada orang industri tak dapat gaji, kontrak tak betul. So all that because we don't have right policy set for us, except for Akta Finas di bawah kementerian lah. So what I did, I went to JETS, the union department. I said we need a union to voice out for everybody. But union said we are not protected because we are not under labor law. We are considered as freelancers. Then later, I realized that, okay, that means law is not protecting the industry. So what we need? Then I went to Astro, I went to RTM. As I go, I realized one thing. I took information, I collected statistics about sales, film sales. How's the market? Then I found out that our potential is very limited because some of our films are very good, which can be exported. Even I watch Malay movie, Chinese movie, and I even watch Malaysian Tamil movie. It is very good, but we are not exporting and producers are not making money. So that's when we had this OUM forum. I invited everybody. I said, okay, this is the research I did. This is the numbers I got. and we found out, especially the Malaysian Tamil film industry, we are limited audience. This is the cap that we had. That means, concerning every movie, this is the sales we can make. The highest we made was 1.3 million. And it was like, for 10 years, that's the sales we had reached. But how to go beyond? So we got to have open market, we have to go global. But to go global, how do we identify ourselves? So that's when we thought Hollywood, Bollywood, why not? We have our own MYWOOD. MYWOOD is going to be a brand where it's going to represent every people in the industry who wants their movie or song or even TV series to travel abroad. Okay? So how are we going to do this? Bro? Okay. See, first of all, this is our vision. First, we have to create MYWOOD as a symbol that represents Malaysia abroad. The mission is MYWOOD will be the vehicle for all Malaysian-made content, including films, television shows, and music, to be distributed in other countries, especially based on migrated community diaspora like the Tamil, Malayalam, Telugu, Chinese society internationally. Not only that, we will also export Malay language movies dubbed into different languages and export it to other countries. So that is the business plan we have. The reason we want to do this, there is demand for content. Like Mr. Ravindran said, in Vietnam, people do watch, but how do we watch it? Are we getting paid for it? Is there an income generated through that? So we got to have an entity that makes sure our product gets paid. So we need a label, we need a symbol. Okay, next. Through this, we have identified 42 countries where we have 42 countries with Tamil-speaking diaspora, Tamil community around the world. Can you go to the next page? Next. The country, okay. These are the countries that we have identified. Okay? So we are talking about almost 100 million audience. So if we can export our content to all this country, kita tak boleh nak, we go to one importer and say, you buy my movie for 1 million, tak boleh. We sell for a cheaper rate, we export it to 42 countries, our ROI is more than what we've invested. So the moment there is ROI, return of investment, that means we have the ability to invest more and make more quality movies. So this is the business plan that I came out with. Okay, before? Okay, before? Okay, the award. Okay, what is MYWOOD Film Award? When we have engaged ourselves with these 42 countries, immediately we'll have content from 42 countries. So we will be recognized internationally. So in future, we will be able to have our own community, a film community around the world, connected to our country, promoting Malaysia around the world through this award. This award is about, let's say we are importing from these 42 countries. So these 42 countries, they're going to give their content to us, and we are going to give our content to them. So this is the idea. Okay, next. Okay, next. Next. Okay, that's all. Okay, thank you so much. But I have not told anyone. To kickstart exporting, we are going to start with Sri Lanka. So we have somebody from Sri Lanka today who's going to help us to carry our movie to Sri Lanka, which has almost 22 million audience. We have a very big potential there. So we're in the midst of working with I would like to invite Mr. Janaga. Okay, this is Mr. Janaga. He is actually from Sri Lanka, he's a businessman, and he is uncle, right? He is a famous actor and also a producer in Sri Lanka. So what we are engaging here is that Mr. Janaga is going to help us to export Malaysian content into Sri Lanka. This is our first initiative under MYWOOD, and I'd like to present him a certificate of appreciation for helping us out. So this is the idea of MYWOOD. So if you ask me what is MYWOOD about, everybody is struggling. Yeah, everybody is having financial problem. Tapi industri kita ni sebab kita ni tu apa, stylist, tak boleh nak tunjuk the real story kat depan semua orang kan. So we got to carry ourselves very well, although we are, going through hard time. This is about solving financial problem. We don't want to get into production problem. We don't want to get into apa cakap individual issues. You have film, you have content. MYWOOD will be able to export it for you. So we want to create this, and in future we might expand to our own OTT. So this is a plan. So I hope everybody is clear about what is MYWOOD about. So if you have any doubts, please you can ask me during Q&A. Okay, thank you.
I thought straight he went to Q&A already. Okay, right. So we have to wait first for a moment. So can we please have 5 chairs in front here for our forum base, for our Datuk Kamil, Tuan Ravindran, as well as Mr. Surender, together with Mr. Nishan, who will be answering questions from the medias. Can we have the 5 chairs here in front, please? I would like to just mention Datuk Kumar, who's not able to be here today. He's also one of our advisors, and he has also been a great support for our press conference which is taking place today. So thank you, Datuk Kumar, for all the great support thus far. Although you're not here physically, I'm sure you are here subconsciously. Okay. So can we please have Datuk Kamil, Tuan Ravindran, Mr. Surin, as well as Mr. Nishan to come forward. So medias, are you ready? So media, you'll be given 1 cordless mic. Thank you so much, Mr. Husni, right? Okay. Okay, so they are very comfortably sitting here. So media, it's your time to ask any questions. So please raise your hand and we'll pass the mic to you. Who would like to get the ball rolling first? So we have quite a number of medias here today. So the questions that you ask is what we're going to give you all later, right? Okay, perhaps MKU, from MKU side, can start the ball rolling. Boleh, definitely abang, boleh. Your mic is there?
Saya Encik Ali daripada UTV Media Malaysia. Okay, saya 20 tahun saya dalam bidang seni budaya dan warisan. Jadi tahniah kepada MYWOOD kerana pelajaran di hari ini membawa satu nama besar filem Malaysia kepada 40 buah negara. Jadi saya nak tanya yang pertama, ada 2 soalan saya. Yang pertama sekali, perancangan awal dan kedua, bagaimana untuk membawa nama Malaysia tu di seni budaya warisan kita, kerana MYWOOD berpeluang untuk dalam perancangan yang teliti 40 buah negara. Jadi nak membawa nama Malaysia seni budaya warisan tu. Jadi apa yang MYWOOD akan laksanakan nanti?
Terima kasih.
Actually, bila kita kata export Malaysian content, that means the content comes with Malaysian culture. So that means we are actually planning to establish Malaysia around the world. That means people must demand for Malaysian content. So perancangan dia, we will start with existing movies. Contohnya, let's say Radar kan. So we will dub it into different languages, and we will talk to the distributors to re-release it in other countries. So that is an effort that we are trying here, and this will actually might be tried in other movies as well.
Okay, I hope your question will be answered, sir. You're satisfied with the answers? Okay, right, thank you. So the next person, please.
ஓகே வணக்கம் பிரதர், என் பேர் வீரா இளங்கோவன், தமிழ் மீடியா. என்னோட கேள்வி என்னன்னா, இப்போ மலேசிய படங்கள் வெளிநாடுகளுக்கு போகிறப்ப அந்த படம் வந்து மலேசியன் ஸ்டைலில் தான் இருக்குமா இல்லை இன்டர்நேஷ்னல் ஸ்டைலில் இருக்குமா? ரெண்டாவது, மலேசியா படம் மலேசியாலே வந்து ஓடுறது கொஞ்சம் கஷ்டமாக இருக்குது. ஸோ வெளிநாடுகளுக்கு போகிறப்ப அங்கே உங்களோட மார்க்கெட்டிங் பிளான் எப்படி இருக்க போகுது?
Actually, when it comes to export, we got to re-edit it for export market. We have to prepare it for the export market. So when we talk to distributors, definitely some countries they don't have red tapes, but some countries they do. Like Malaysia, we have a lot of restrictions. So when it comes to releasing in abroad, we will get a distributor who accepts our movie and get them to watch our maybe a trailer or teaser if they like it. See, this is not about margin business. This is about volume business I'm talking about. So the idea is the producers gets back the investment. See, end of the day, we can make 1 million, 2 million, but how are we going to make back the money? You know, there is profit sharing of it, divided into three: the government, the cinema operator, the producer. Producer gets just 1/3 of the collection. So if you, let's say you spend 1 million, so you got to make sure you collect 3 million in cinema for you to make back your investment. Tapi through this, I don't think so we have to worry about that. We just got to sell even before your movie release. That's how actually most of the movie producers work. They try to tie up with distributors around the world and start selling even before they shoot the movie. So that's the angle that we are looking at. And when we start, I think we will know how it goes. Okay. Thank you.
Do you have another person from the media? Yes, thank you.
Vanakkam, I'm from Entamizh online media. Just want to check with you all, is it only for the movie? Because we have recently also launched a documentary type of things. Do MYWOOD sponsor for them also to go to the overseas? And another question is, even it's a Malaysian movie, is it all funded by Finas or supported by Finas only will get this opportunity? Just another question.
You see, okay, when it comes to content, as long as you have interesting content, you're able to talk to distributors and they're interested. This is business deal. It's based on negotiation. We cannot like go and force somebody and say you buy my content. We can't do that. So we negotiate. We try to negotiate. Let's say I offer, okay, my movie. Okay, I'm starting with 100,000 ringgit. So I go to 42 countries. I say, will you buy my movie for 100,000? So in times 42, we have 420,000 there. So that's how we try to negotiate the business for people. For TV content, same thing. So let's say it's based on, MYWOOD is about business. It's not about making movie. It's about selling movie. So that's what MYWOOD is about, and that's what this website is about. And let's say I want to watch some Malaysian movie. After theatre, after Astro First, where to watch? So, we might grow to become the next platform for our local movie where international audience can watch as well. They pay and watch like an OTT platform. But we have to go step by baby steps. That's all. Sorry, Dato' want to add something?
Just to tambah sikit ya. Memang hasrat Finas sekarang ni is that kita kalau buat filem, filem tu bukan hanya untuk dipamerkan di tempatan saja. Sebab market kita kecil. Selalunya banyak yang filem kita gagal sebab kita ni fokus sangat kepada 30 juta population dekat sini. Tapi macam kita dah dengar tadi Cik Serinda cakap, katalah kalau kita boleh pecah masuk China atau Vietnam, Cambodia, benda macam ni cakap senang, tetapi kita kena ada pengedar yang berpengalaman. Dan lagi satu nasihat juga yang Finas selalu beri kepada pembikin filem is, bila kita buat filem tu, kita dah ada perancangan untuk mengeksportkan filem tu. Ini akan mengelakkan the usual problem people start to think only about marketing when it is about to be completed. Whereas reality sekarang ni, the film is sold even from day one. Now, this is what I foresee. I foresee, and we are in the position to advise, right? That's one thing good about jadi penasihat, advisor. You just advise only. People don't want to listen, it's okay. It's like parents used to do, right? Don't smoke. Yes. Behind him, you smoke. What I'm trying to say is like this. I can see the potential of MYWOOD to next time go together, let's say with Finas, to Cannes Film Festival. And MYWOOD represent 30 titles. Right now, if everybody wants to go individually, it's expensive. And not only that, most of them are going also without preparing for the market. Study the market. So collectively, we can do that. You know your market. Like for instance, you go to Cannes, you're not selling it to the French, right? You are going for all that diaspora you're talking about. You are going to the South African booth, and then they may need, because they have a population, Tamil speaking example, just like what we do. But like you say, it doesn't matter the language, it is what you want. So this is the very important part. That don't make films when it's done, it is staying in your drawer. This is our problem today. We make a lot of films. After the video digital age, everybody, macam Air Asia, everybody can fly. Now everybody can make a film. And then what kind of films are we making? Sometimes forgettable. If I tell you that last year 79 titles were produced, how many can you remember? Good? Right. Even before COVID, average number of films produced in Malaysia, all types of film is about 80, 90. How many can people remember? Because most only survive 3 days in the cinema. After that, it may go to Astro first, and that's it. And that's not what it should be, right? Okay, so basically, I'm just stressing what the importance. When we make a film, if possible, the sales agent or even to the community here, make a film from the very beginning, the MYWOOD International Affairs or foreign market masuk already. Start to advise. And when the first shooting principle photography, 5-minute shot, you take the best and already put on social media. Tell everybody the film is being made. Not like right now. Once it's completed, then only, Gardenia will sponsor. Because there's one scene there, makan roti Gardenia. See, this is where mindset change is necessary, and that's what Finas, the direction we are going in now. We may be criticized for many things, but this time we just hope we need your support, because we are moving now into areas which are out of the comfort zone. For the reason that this is a business. So, that's how it is. Thank you. Sorry macam university lecture.
Also dari UTV, saya nak tanya Finas, mungkin apakah idea-idea yang diharapkan oleh Finas dan juga untuk MYWOOD, apakah strategi untuk meningkatkan lagi filem kat Malaysia? Terima kasih.
Okay, actually, film industry is about investment, okay? And the quality depends on how much you're going to spend for the movie, and not only that, it's a technical part of the movie. So, kalau nak increase number of movies in Malaysia, first we got to have the business right. If we don't have a platform to sell, so what's the point we produce product? So we got to have product, but tak ada platform to jual, so where are we going to sell? So, MYWOOD is about creating the platform. So the moment the platform is there and MYWOOD start making money, and everybody is going to start selling. So when the money comes in, so we will see the increase in the production. More producers will come in. Investor will be like, okay, I can pump in the money. I can make movie because I know my movie sells in 42 countries. So So that's the idea. So it's time to create opportunity, because I know everybody is struggling in the industry. So we got to make money come in. Okay, so thank you. Tidak
dia macam ni, kalau nak meningkatkan industri filem kat sini ni, yang penting kalau penceritaan kita tu kena jadi penceritaan yang boleh jual di satu dunia. Kalau kita buat lagi cerita Malaysia hanya untuk Malaysia, dia tak akan berjalan. Kenapa kita buat horror film yang only orang Malaysia saja yang takut? Thai punya horror film, you look, is satu dunia takut. Malaysia punya horror film, mungkin Malaysia saja takut. You hantar pergi Chennai, dia cakap tak takut. Dan kita punya komedi, kita saja ketawa. You tengok 3 Idiots. Ingat 3 Idiots original India kan? You think it's original? No. Because sebelum tu kat US pun dah ada 3 Stooges. Tapi kat Malaysia pun ada 3 Abdul. So kenapa kita tak keep on exploiting? So satu daripada advantage ataupun kalau MYWOOD ada, dia orang penasihat. Kalau mana-mana siapa-siapa nak buat filem besok, jangan pandai-pandai nak buat sendiri. Nak berbincang dah boleh, sebab dah ada apa? Dah ada berhad, dah ada kooperasi. Jadi janganlah apa tu orang cakap macam dulu era shop sendiri. Kita boleh bagi tahu, macam saya dengar tadi, kalau nak export to certain areas, kita kena buat adjustment. Saya punya pengalaman dulu 14 tahun dengan animasi. Kita sudah tahu animasi lah yang paling senang tu jual. Sebab tiap-tiap negara dalam dunia ni perlu animasi untuk pagi Sabtu punya budak-budak punya program. Tapi ada syarat-syaratnya. Kita tahu kalau nak buat series ni macam dekat setengah negara, tak boleh tunjuk budak tu tak pakai baju kan. Kalau lelaki dengan perempuan, so sudah ada bukti di situ. Dan macam mana hari ni Upin Ipin semua boleh naik. Makamoto baru kat Jepun 14 tahun, tuan-tuan dan perempuan. Polisi dan dasarnya itu tu memang kita dah memang terlibat dulu masa di MDEC. Jadi yang sama punya formula boleh digunakan untuk industri filem juga. Sebab this is about permintaan kandungan. This is supply and demand. You have to give the right supply to meet the right demand. So kalau orang tengah genre filem romantic, you buat filem horror, then it becomes horrible. You know, people suka cerita horror, you buat cerita apa tu? Cerita Raiders of Lost Ark macam tu kan, macam tu lah. So MYWOOD saya ingat akan ada ambil tanggungjawab sebab ada orang-orang yang berpengalaman sebagai penasihat, whether international affairs. Jadi I'm sure you will ada trend R&D, trend kan, nak tahu trend macam mana semua. Tapi most importantly market lah. It's impossible you buka kedai nak jual lauk, tapi you belum study lagi kawasan tu apa yang orang suka. So in the middle of, let's say, Kampung Melayu Subang, you buka a Russian goulash restaurant. Konon nak eksperimen. I mean, okay lah, I'm joking a bit, but that's what I mean. That's the political marketing. Jadi nak menaikkan macam kita kena start buat filem-filem yang ada cerita yang bukan saja orang Malaysia, tetapi orang yang duduk di tengah kampung di Chile, Argentina pun boleh enjoy. Kalau kita masih lagi buat filem untuk kita saja, janganlah tuduh siapa-siapa. Akhirnya dekat sini saja. Lepas tu dubbing pun important. Jadi mungkin sini ada dubbing services, kena bekerjasama. Macam tu jawab yang Puan.
Actually, to add on, content is very subjective. You see, how many of you all watch RTM3? Angkat tangan. ATM punya tadi. How many of you all? So the thing is that our content, our content is being demanded overseas. Sebab some producers they put it on YouTube. So bila contohnya dekat South Africa, when they watch it, they want our content, but no distributors, and the right belongs to ATM. So what we are trying to do here is negotiate and connect the business, so that the producers make money, government makes money. Bila government make money, that means we also make money. So that's the idea.
In this, like to add something. Abang tadi tanya soalan ya. Okay. Our intention is, of course, money making, make our industry bigger. Most importantly, like I shared in my speech, our country, our nation, our duty to our nation. We must sell Malaysia to the rest of the world. Movie is the best way to do it. Okay, Dato shared, our taraf must come up, quality of our movie must come up. Another aspect is the marketing. Mr. Suren said, the marketing method. That's why it is cooperasi now. In cooperasi we got trainings, new script writers, or even the existing script writers, how to improvise, how to give them more exposure, more training, bring the taraf naikkan taraf. Bring up the quality, make it sellable. That's why we made it as cooperasi. Another info, we will even in discussion with JPK, Jabatan Pembangunan Kemahiran, in bringing this industry into Kemahiran. Right? That way, taraf pun akan naik, lebih ramai lagi akan cuba ceburi dalam bidang ini. Terima kasih.
இது ரெண்டு கேள்வி இருக்கு பாருங்க. ஃபர்ஸ்ட் கொஸ்டின் வந்து மலேசியாவில் வந்து நம்ம பாப்புலேஷன் பற்றி பேசுகிறோம். பாப்புலேஷன் குறைவாக இருக்காங்க, அதனால வந்து அந்த படம் சரியாக ஓட மாட்டுது அப்படின்ட்டு. குவாலிட்டியாக படம் எடுத்தாலுமே அது சரியாக ஓட மாட்டுது. ஆனால் இதே மலேசியாவில் தான் வெளியூரில் இருக்கக்கூடிய நடிகரோட படம் வந்தப்போ 13 மில்லியன் வந்து கலெக்ஷன் வந்தது. ஆனால் நம்ம மலேசியா படம் வந்து 1.3 மில்லியன் வரைக்கும் தான் போகுது. அது என்ன காரணமாக இருக்கும்? என்ன அதுக்கு ஏதாச்சும் ஒரு வழிகள் நீங்கள் வச்சிருக்கிறீங்களா? ஏன்னா என்ன ஆஃப் த டே எவ்வளோ தரமான படம் எடுத்தாலும் என்ன ஆஃப் த டே டிக்டாக்லேயோ இல்லை இன்ஸ்டாலே பார்த்தோமா டைரக்டரை வந்து நசலமாக வைக்கிற மாரி ஃபோட்டோஸ் போட்டு, இல்லை அவங்க வந்து எங்கள் படம் ஓடலை ஏதாச்சும் பண்ணுங்க, இன்னும் 2 நாள் 4 நாள் பாருங்க அப்படின்னு சொல்லி கேட்குறாங்க. ஸோ இதுக்கு ஏதாச்சும் நீங்கள் ஒரு மார்க்கெட்டிங் பிளான் எது வச்சுருக்கீங்களா? வெளிநாடுகளில் நம்ம படம் போகிறதுக்கு முன்னாடி மலேசியாவில் வந்து நீங்கள் எப்படி மேம்படுத்தலாம் அப்படின்றதுக்கு ஏதாச்சும் வழிகள் வச்சுருக்கீங்களா?
Actually, based on the study, demography, especially ethnic demography, let's talk about Tamil community. We have about 2 million Indians in Malaysia, but that's not our market, because when you break down by age, by ethnic, we are actually, our buying power is very less. Even the Malays also same. We are talking about 60 million. When you break down to age, actually our numbers are very small. Malaysia 32 million, only 27 million are IC holders, and from 27 million, there's only 4 or 5 million working adults. That's the statistics from our statistics department. So that's our market. How many of us are going to survive through with these numbers? So let's say Dato pernah bagi tahu artis punya payment dekat Hong Kong sama dengan kita punya production budget. You see the comparison. So to become that market, you got to have market. So we got to create a market. That's the idea.
Lebih pula why macam dekat China dia bayar pelakon 10 juta. Rashnikan berapa kena? Kalau kita nak pakai Rashnikan. Tapi tengok sekarang model dia kan. Sebab dia orang tahu kalau ada Rashnikan dalam filem tu, dia boleh buat 5 kali ganda more profit dan biasa. It's all back to business. That is why dekat Malaysia ni pun Finas dengan cara orang kata halus tengah mengharapkan kalau satu industri yang perlu ada satu top film star ke apa, yang sekali dia masuk 500,000, 400,000, inilah cara lagi satu di mana industri ini boleh kembang. So saya tak ada masalah. Sebab sekarang ni saya tengok industri sendiri, dia punya bayaran pun rating. Kita pun tak tahu dia. Tapi kita understand the way that you pay the actor is how much Yes. Saya cerita ya di US. Kalau kita nak pergi ke US, any producer will go to apa nama sebab tu, casting agency. You ambil Brad Pitt, dia boleh bagi tahu automatically how many countries you can sell the movie just with the name Brad Pitt. Ni belum lagi kita cakap pasal Shah Rukh Khan. If I put Shah Rukh Khan in my movie as a header, how many countries can I sell? But before that, you must remember Shah Rukh Khan once upon a time was not a big name, right? So he was playing in a lot of movies. I remember one, Maya Mem Sahib, one of his early films. He was just an unknown, but bit by bit. So that brings another environment pula. Lagi satu challenge untuk Malaysia film industry dan juga MYWOOD. Nak groom the actors and actresses, directors, DOP. Because this industry is professional by right. It is not I wake up one morning nak jadi director. I wake up this morning and I think I'm Shah Rukh Khan. They offer me a role and I say, excuse me, 30,000 1 jam, 1 hour. You can't. It has to be mengikut demand. So itulah solution untuk industri ini. Bukan saja government kena bagi duit banyak-banyak lagi dah. Ini dah terbukti. Berjuta-juta dah masuk dalam ni, 40 tahun still kita masih lagi berbincang topik yang sama. Bagaimana pemasaran, bagaimana kita punya artis-artis, kenapa tak cukup ada yang artis yang dalam kesusahan kan, pergi hospital, tak ada ni semua. Kita masih lagi talk about the same things. So that's why untuk saya, macam platform macam MYWOOD ni akan memberi kita peluang untuk start bincang, tak payah dengan 100 orang. Finas besok bincang dengan MYWOOD saja, example lah, dan juga dengan persatuan-persatuan lain yang mewakilkan komponen-komponen industri ini, termasuk juga pengedar, pemamer dan pembikin. Most important, pembikin. Training is important. What's wrong? Nak jadi lawyer, you kena ambil LLB, you got to go to university. Nak jadi doctor, you got to learn. Here is a bit like you belum lagi dapat degree brain surgery, you know, operate on people's brains. Example lah kan. So we have a kewajipan to make this a professional organisation, and for that there's discipline, there's behaviour. Yes, Hollywood has a lot of scandal, but they make 2,000 films a year. We have more scandals than Hollywood make films every year. So industry punya salah lah. See, to the average person, this industry is just hiburan, correct? You ask lah, everybody. So sorry lah again for another sound like I'm at UiTM. Thank you ya. I mean, minta maaf ya, saya cerita ni because ini is di hala 7 yang Finas sedang mencakap recalibration. Sebab 40 tahun Finas has been in existence for 40 years. It was born once upon a time 1981. And guess which ministry was it under at that time? Trade and Economy. Just for information. I'm not saying right ministry or wrong ministry, but it began life as a business environment under MITI, Ministry of International Trade. So what we're doing right now is that we must not forget the roots. So we have to put exports, marketing balik dalam our space. Kalau tidak, 10 tahun pun, 100 tahun pun, nothing much will happen. And make films that are memorable, kan? Okay.
Okay, thank you so much, Dato'.
I forgot about the time factor.
Sorry, Dato'. So next time you see me, only get you time, huh? Okay. So thank you for all the insight. So hello, I can hear hello. Okay. So maybe 2 more. We also have a member raising their hand. So President, maybe the member also can share something. Yes, question.
Hai, salam Malaysia Madani. Saya Nurul dari RTM. Saya nak tanya, setakat ini mungkin MYWOOD dah ada beberapa senarai filem untuk dipromosikan dipromosikan ataupun diedarkan abroad. Dan satu lagi, bagaimana caranya untuk penerbit ataupun producer dan ataupun filmmaker untuk menggunakan platform MYWOOD ini untuk mempromosikan produk-produk mereka ke luar negara. Adakah ada syarat tertentu atau perlu mendaftar keahlian or else?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, yes, over to you.
Actually kita ni dalam proses untuk set up our business unit, that means our website. Kita juga tengah negotiate dengan producers, tapi belum ada lagi producer yang approach kita untuk export. Tapi ada certain movie that we are looking into where we are telling them to dub it in different languages and export. So our first experiment will be in Sri Lanka, supported by Mr. Janaka, where we're going to release a movie there, where we're targeting the 22 million population there, which is almost similar to our population. Okay, so MYWOOD is not an overnight dream. We are taking baby steps because we are limited by funds, and it's all based on donations and all that. But as we go, we believe it will generate a sustainable income for us, because we have plans, a roadmap, a 5 years roadmap, di mana kita akan announce from time to time, and this roadmap is definitely a platform for every member of the industry, not only member of MYWOOD. And in future, people will be able to come on board and be part of MYWOOD. So when they normally siapa yang datang ni is actually producers. Kenapa producers? Because as I said, MYWOOD is about business. We want to sell movie, we want to sell TV content. So I mean, if you can publish this, I would like to invite all the producers, distributors to contact us, MYWOODmalaysia@gmail.com, and we can discuss what can be done. And this is actually not about MYWOOD. It's not about me. It's not about you. It's about the entire industry. It's about our future generation. Tengok, content now is no more local tau. Dulu kita dekat TV, they had programming department sebab pukul 7 news, pukul 8 prime time. Tapi sekarang content is like is universal. That means you want to watch something in US, just with a click of button you go watch. So kita kena change our strategy. So MYWOOD is about the new strategy for the new generation. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Surinder. I hope your question was answered, ma'am. So just stay tuned and look forward for more updates from us, yeah? From the website just now. Okay, so one last question. It's now 4-9, very quick one.
Okay, hi. I'm Girish from Tayangan Tua. Good afternoon, good evening, Dato'. Good evening, Tuan Ravin, Suren.
Thank you.
Okay, I have a question for you also, Suren. One is, MYWOOD, are we helping the producers only to sell movies abroad or also in Malaysia? One. Second question is to Dato' Kamil from Finas. Dato', we have not come to a level where even we can determine a price to sell to RTM, Astro and TV3. How do you think that Finas is going to help MYWOOD to go global? Because even RTM is only like offering us 30,000 to 40,000 per product. How are we going to talk? How are we talking about selling the product to Cambodia? Their currency, our currency is like way, very far away. So for us to get 30,000 here in RM, how much Cambodia should buy their product from us? In millions? If we can't even sell our product here to RTM for 100,000, how are we going to expect Cambodia to pay us in millions to buy our product? First thing. The second thing is, we were talking about the population earlier. You were mentioning that Finas was pumping money into the region and we don't come with any outcome. I feel that we are not, we the minorities, Indian filmmakers are not making Malaysian movies for 33 million population. We have a limited population, 2 million, 2.5 million. So if Finas is not helping us even to sell our product to a small minority in our country, how is Finas going to help MYWOOD to sell our product in England? Which we haven't even, I come across a lot of, after meeting a lot of people, they say, masih dalam kajian, masih dalam kajian, masih dalam kajian. From 1957, after Tunku Abdul Rahman, what was the MIC president's name? The first MIC president. They were all the ministers of Kementerian Penerangan at that time, KKMM at this time. But masih dalam kajian. So if we are going to take this thing and go abroad.
No, it's well, there are many. I don't think we can answer because with the timekeeping, because this one needs
very quick one, I think.
Good questions, very good questions.
Bro, I haven't finished my question. You allow me to ask my question. I have until 5 o'clock. Am I right?
Okay, thanks then.
Okay.
Sure.
I will try to answer it in a very summarized way.
Thank you, Dato'.
We can always meet again. And
Thank you, Dato'. Thank you.
Okay, number one, the film industry here has never really been seen as an economic growth area in a proper way. Now, this is the case. I was the Ketua Pengarah in 2014 to 16, and now I return as the chairman. First time you have the chairman of Finas who was a former staff. Previously, all political appointees were in the chairman. That was normal, right? So what I'm saying is that I think I am able to now chart the same problems that you have actually highlighted. Number two, it's also about the money that has been put into the industry has produced films. But you see, it was produced in what we call as a syarat, that we have to maintain a film industry, we have to fill up. That's why we have wajib tayang. Today, bro, wajib tayang, we are looking now. Wajib tayang is protecting what films? Because wajib tayang is right now protecting the good as well as the bad. And whose fault is it right now? Right now, I'm trying to grapple with a film called Rain Town. That is a Cantonese movie directed by a Malay. Okay, that one is no big deal. You have Indians directing Malay films, Eli Bapat directed Lajla Mainon from the very first Malay film. We know that. The problem is now, you tell the producer, they say cinema is being unfair for showing at the wrong time and so on, right? So we have to look into all that right now to say who that. You ask the producer, is what? You ask the cinema, he said you are making the kind of films where nobody wants to watch. This is where the kajian is a bit different now. I'm now going straight for the kill because the producer of Rain Town right now is looking at all their, the social media thing, and they are now looking at opening day, let's say 40 cinemas, that drops to 30, 25. Why? So we have to listen to both sides.
Understood, Dato'. Understood. In the way that you're saying wajib tayang is helping us. Okay, that one I agree. When we go to theatre, we will never know who's the audience, what is our sales going to be there. That one I agree. But again, when we come back after theatre, where are we going to take our products in Malaysia? Of course to RTM, of course to Astro, of course to TV3. But why is it that nobody is assisting us in selling our product to these companies which are based in Malaysia? But we are already talking that we are going to take our product and go global.
The abroad is slightly easier because we do what is known as bundling. Bundling means very rarely we sell one film at a time. Just like what I did for animation. You want Upin and Ipin, you take 3 others. All 4 will be sold because it's better to make money rather than don't make money at all. Now, the Malaysian distribution system is a slightly different story because the distributors here are on their own. They have Finas license, but we do not know yet to what extent that the license should force them to do certain things because it's back to supply and demand. Let's say right now, who are the favorite distributors right now in the country? In the case of Rain Town, they took Empire, right? Empire. Now, can Empire be blamed right now for the drop of the publicity? We do not know. And then the price, and then you're also right, the ticket price. Finas does not control the ticket pricing, for instance. But we are helping to get the tax, entertainment tax reduced, and even to the extent of saying the only way cinema operators here can support local films is by having less of the revenue share. Right now, what's the revenue share? 50-50, 60-40? The cinemas will take. So those are the things we are looking at. Now, kajian is correct, but Because remember, chairman of Finas and all that is only 1 year, 2 years. So that's why I'm driving very fast right now to do whatever it is that I tried to do in 2016, which I couldn't do.
Understood, Dato'. Understood. Again, that is not my question. My question is not now. I'm not referring to theatre.
Yes, but because you refer to the rates, kan? After the film, you said you are selling to RTM and all that. Now, we don't have control over that. Finas doesn't have control because that is again a supply and demand. Now, how RTM pays local, it depends on kan, macam the negotiation and how we sell to Astro and all that. Astro first. Finas does not get involved in that because that's only the business part. But if the film is good, there is no problem. I think for some people, when I say it's good, kan, good tu maksud saya ada dia punya demand. So that's where the problem we have. But overseas it's not a problem. You just get a distributor. Okay, if MYWOOD wants to become the distributor, right? All they have to do right now, you want to sell in France. They just go to Cannes coming soon and they'll do it. Publicity. But remember, if the product is no good, no matter what publicity you give, nobody would want to watch.
So, Dato', is that you are trying to tell me that since 1957 we haven't given any good product to the market?
Of course we have.
Then why are the prices still stuck there stagnant?
That's why I said just now, we are not in control of the prices.
So how are we going to take control of foreign companies when we can't do it?
Oh no, foreign company you can. Because foreign company is a matter of getting a distributor, not MYWOOD who's going to distribute in Russia or in France. They will have to find at places like Hong Kong Film Mart next month a distributor who can distribute that film for Russia or in China or Vietnam. Okay, Pulau. Pulau, you know the story, right? Pulau.
Okay.
In Malaysia, they didn't make money. Controversy. Here we are wondering about what bikini lah, apa benda semua. Then what happened? They brought it to Cambodia. Cambodia, 800,000 ringgit. That's because why? They dubbed it into Khmer, the language. Then they sent it to Vietnam. Just these 3 territories break even. That is the producer yang, I wouldn't say pandai lah, but he has a contact, someone who can distribute. Now the price in Cambodia, that's up to the negotiation because Sumpahan Jeruna, Nancy Fu also went to Cambodia but at a different price.
Thank you, Dato'. Yeah? Thank you. I got your answer, but I really hope that you will help my good friend to promote this MYWOOD overseas.
We will definitely invite you for one of the sessions because I like your question. Because
thank you, Dato'.
We need to change, not to change lah. You share, we will try to explain what is the on the ground.
Thank you, Dato'. Thank you. My question was not for argument. I just wanted to get some light from that side of what is happening here. And your advice to the filmmakers here. In future, if we are going to take our product and go to RTM, Astro, and these people are just going to tell us the same story. No, whatever quality you give us, we are just going to pay you 30,000 or 40,000. Then there is no use for us to make movie for 400, 500,000.
And this is what I secretly hope. You must remember, there was once upon a time, this one is a grandfather story. Once upon a time, we produced short series of a new Malaysian animation called, one guy is called Upin and the other is called Ipin.
Okay, that's all.
We tried to sell it to the whole of the Malaysian broadcasting station. Siapa pun tak nak. Right? Then what did we do? We brought it down to Singapore to the Disney Channel. And then we met the Cartoon Network. That is why today Haji Borhan, the creator, is now driving Ferrari and another one Bentley.
The same thing how Korea took their product to America and they...
the only problem is that he's driving the Ferrari, Bentley, I'm still driving a 12-year-old Volvo.
Most of us are still using motorbike.
Volvo. So, what I'm trying to say is that, yes, with animation, we had the opportunity because it was easily saleable. The market is very easy to dubbing, kan?
Yes, sir.
Okay, nak jual Mekamoto to Japan, dubbed it into Japanese. We sold it to Russia. What Kazakhstan, Ghostan, whatever stan, the former Russia.
Understood.
All put Russian. You know why? Because they don't speak their own language. The high class they speak Russian. So jump into Russian, immediately 4 country dah boleh jual. So that's what we are
hopefully
hoping.
you can carry my wood and go that far though.
No, I mean, with all that knowledge, that means sekarang Finas technically lah is able to share that, and the failure or the success will depend on that, and we will also be monitoring. Kalau tidak, I don't want 1 year from now, after this wonderful launch today, still tak ada apa.
Thank you, Dato. Thank you. As like what you say, you're going to help us take MYWOOD to global.
Yes.
We would really ask you to help us to also market our product here and sell it for a good price, Dato. Thank
just
you.
To let you know, and just to let you know, one last thing also, MYWOOD also I have been challenging very quietly.
Yeah, Surya have been telling me a lot of things about. You are really helping
right
in
now.
this. Yeah, I know, Dato.
That is for Cannes. They're already opening the funds, right?
Yeah.
Berani dah. You come to Finas and you tell me you have a masterpiece. Now I tell you, please convince them you have a masterpiece first. Then easier for us. Or the experience there will be very useful. You see, you come to Finas, you say you only having because Asian in Germany right now, Berlin is going on now. Berlin already have the Asian Cinema Fund.
Okay, Dato.
So we always tell it that so that MYWOOD and all the producers can start submitting. Sometimes they just ask the scripts. Yeah, and don't forget, Tiger Stripe was funded by 7 countries.
Yeah, Tiger Stripe.
Yes. Abang Ade began life as a story in Korea. I mean, in Taiwan, as you know. Then they came back. So this is the way films are funded like this. But we will definitely call you in because I like your passion about this whole thing.
Thank you, Dato. Thank you.
Marketing. Yeah, sorry, it's been long.
Thanks. So basically, the last question was to spice up the Q&A session. So thank you, Mr. Girish, for the questions. And yes, definitely, as you mentioned, it's not for argument. It's for us to go deeper inside. And since we are having some time constraint for that, like Dr. Kamil mentioned, so we will maybe have a separate session on question answers such. So I'm very sure we'll learn more about it. So Mr. Ring, anything else you want to add on before we move on to the next segment?
Okay, lastly I would like to say I understand the frustration because this is what all the producer goes through. You know, to go and tie up with the distributor, you just can say get a distributor, but it's not as easy as that. You got to negotiate with them, got to fix the rate. Okay, he agrees, then you sell. It's business trade, okay? But what we are doing here, MYWOOD is ours. The moment we have a network around the world, we come to MYWOOD, I say I want to sell. Good or not good, we'll put it out there. Whoever buys, they'll buy. You still make money. So that's the idea. And we don't go to one person and say, you give me 1 million. No, you give me the lowest price, I'll sell it in volume. And at the same time, we'll be able to communicate with this country, and we establish an international network. See, we need business.
I have the database of 6-7 countries,
Yes,
OTT platforms, their TV channels and all these things. Maybe I'll bring it to you.
We can work together, bro. We can work together.
I have the database with me. I have like worked together with the embassies here to get who are the OTT platforms there and who are like RTM for Malaysia. In Canada, who? Yeah, I have the database.
Ken, bro, we welcome.
I'll meet you with them.
We would like to work together. But like I said, even myself as a producer, they rejected almost 38 proposals for past 2 years. You know, 38 proposals, nothing was approved. But my style is simple. Bila kita jatuh, we get up, we run again. We look for opportunity. That's life. Life is not about giving up, failing. We create opportunity. You know, when we wake up today, what we are going to do today. That's what my passion for this industry started in 1998. I worked from carrying cable, Astro. Okay, Dato got to go. And don't give up. Support MYWOOD. And make sure log into our website, register yourself. We need database. Database is very important to make sales. Thank you and have a wonderful day.
Okay.
Hold on, sorry. Mr. Ravindra wants to say a few words.
Mr. Grish, right? Thank you for lightening up the day by raising up your concerns. Truly, I appreciate it. Yeah?
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Most importantly, see, not only cinema industry, name it any industry in this world, in our country, we have challenges. It is our individual thinking. See, in a seed, we can't see the tree. It is hidden inside the ground. A day will come, the seed will grow and become a great tree and bear fruit.
Non-Orang Malaysian was in 1990s and we have 35 years. If the seed haven't grown after 35 years, I don't know when.
No, it's not that. It's not that. You got a wrong analogy on that. It's not that.
Kindly correct me, God.
Yeah, but it's not that. That's why I don't want to take other people's time. The analogy is totally wrong. It's not that. What we are trying to do here is, actually we trying to tell an elephant that you are an elephant. You're not a rat. You're not only marketable here. Even let's say your market is small, you are unable to move. Remember, sky is the limit. It's how you work hard.
We have reached the space station really above the sky.
No, it's not that. It's not that. Yeah, see, it's not that. It's not that. So I don't want to go on arguing about it. But I'm telling you my point.
My point also.
Give me my space to tell you my point. My point is, let's work together and prove that we can make it.
Thank you.
This is a platform. Thank you very much.
The mic is mine now. Okay, right. Thank you so much to our question answer session, to Dr. Kamil, to Ravindran, Surendran, as well as Nishan. So thank you. So now, as you all see, there are a lot of things going to come up. So if you have any questions, those of you have our BOD's contact numbers, and especially to MYWOOD members, of course you have a lot of questions in mind, right? So what's the next step? What are we going to do next? What's going to happen next? Who's going to be involved in it? So if you do have such questions, some burning desires to know more, please get in touch with our president as well as any of our BODs, right? So remember, we are together in this, and with great commitment, cooperation, and communication, we can make things happen better. Agree? I can't hear the word agree. Agree? Agree. Okay. So the next segment is going to be MOU signing with MKU as well as MYWOOD. So thank you so much, sir. Can I please have the table? It's going to just take a very quick 5 minutes. And before that, there's also refreshment still available outside. So meanwhile, the setup is being done for MOU. Let me once again say thank you to Yang Bahagia Dato' Kamil Othman, Tuan Ravindran, Dato' Kumar as the advisors for our MYWOOD, Mr. Saiful Fadli Haji Mokhtar, Finas board member, for being here and gracing us today, together with Encik RG Naidu, CEO of Mika Awards, our media partners, our medias, MKU, we have Talent Media, Vage Media, Entamizh Vanangal, Malaysia Entertainment Media, Singapore Media, UTV, and I just checked, we also have Nanban here, thank you for being here, as well as RTM Satu. And this can't happen without our OC PC team, okay? My wonderful team here. As a chairperson, thank you for Mr. Surendra for giving me this opportunity to lead this press conference together with Dato' Subhash as my co-OC. Media registration was handled by SP Prabha and team. F&B coordinator, Miss Susla Madam. Sorry, I used to call her Susla Madam. Miss Susla Devi. Website was presented by Surendra and Nishan. AV, thank you, Mr. Rabin. Video production, Vanja Film Production. Invitations and press invite by Miss Nithya. Our floor coordinators, Mr. Sivanesh, Mahin, and Sivakumar. And our fellow MYWOOD members and guests here today. Thank you for being with us. Okay, so now is a moment for our MOU signing between MYWOOD President Mr. Surendra Selvaraju and Mr. SP Prabha. Dr. SP Prabha.
Sebelah sana. Yang sebelah sini tu my notes punya counter. Saya surrender. Yang tu saya kalau lepas powder. Biasanya tu yang abang boleh mikir air. Medium.
Can we have Dato' Kamil to come forward? Yes, thank you, Dato'. Encik Saiful, Finas Board Member. Saksi. Okay.
Can off the screen at the back. Thank you. 1 second, we off the screen at the back. Alright.
Okay, what's the name of the founder? Surrender. Surrender. Dia minta off. Yang ni baru cantik.
So serious. Thank you so much. So congratulations on SB Prabha. Okay, so can we please give a round of applause for this MOU signing? Thank you so much. So, as I mentioned earlier, we still have our chai, coffee, and refreshments. Okay, by All in All Restaurant Cyberjaya Sri Muda. Thanks to Finas for giving this space for us today, Miss Juliana, Miss Farahin, and AV support by Encik Husni and Encik Rosani, and our t-shirt designing. Okay, we just got t-shirt at the 11th hour. So those members, it's encouraged for all of us to get one. So when we go as a team, we can wear this together. Yeah. And thank you, Dato', for being here. So it's now 4:34. Signing off. Radhika Balsan, your MC. You have half an hour to network and chill around. Thank you. See you next round. Bye.
Sure, can on the screen, please.
Check. Those of you who like to take pictures, please may come forward. Yeah. So medias, once again, thank you.